first Contentful paint. So this is how long it takes to load the first elements on the page. So this doesn't mean everything inside of that orange box, but it does mean some of it. So like maybe you start loading the image up here. Maybe you start loading the logos, something. You have to be showing user something. So how can Varnish help in this area? There are a ton of ways. I've highlighted the top 5. So the first is full of page caching. So that means taking the entire page and then putting it into cache. Putting into cache means that when the user loads that page, they don't have to go all the way to your backend server, and then your backend server has to spend time building the page and then sending it back. They can get the page pre-built directly from a Varnish, and that usually can bring down your page load if your backend's really slow, even by like 5 seconds, depending on how slow it is. So the next is resource prefetching. So this is if you have images, CSS, which is what makes the page look pretty. JavaScript, that's what makes things happen when you start clicking. You can tell the browser, hey, I'm going to need these assets. Start loading them as soon as I request the page. Normally, it would have to wait until the page has all of the HTML to look it through and go, hey, I need this image, this file, this file. We can actually tell the browser using headers. So the next is compression. So sort of like you performance like JPEG, PNG, all of those. There's actually a compression format for a text, which is like HTML, and that's called Brotli. There's also gzip. All you really have to know is that Brotli is the newer, faster, smaller one. And the reason this matters, especially for users that are in more rural areas that don't have blazing fast internet, they need to download the smallest files possible, and that's what compression does. So the next thing is HTTP2. What this does is that it lets you load multiple assets simultaneously, and it allows you to load more at the same time too. So this is useful if you have lots of assets, like lots of images, lots of different JavaScript files. Being able to load those really fast is really important. And the last is dynamic page stitching, which we will get into later.